Welcome back to These Ales of Wonder. I'm Martin Howard, the competition organiser. Tonight, as you can see, I've left the comfort and safety of Norwich to journey to a remote village in the watery fastness of Norfolk. Here we are surrounded by broads on every side. This village here is only accessible by boat. And I have heard it whispered that the residents seldom remove their footwear outside of their own homes. Now, the brewer we're meeting tonight is French, victim of a tragic shipwreck, brought ashore by the locals and kept here to refresh the otherwise stagnant gene pool. From his confinement, he brews world-class beers, winning Best in Show at not just the Scottish Nationals, but also the London Amateur Brewers Open Homebrew competition just 2 weeks ago. Some might say he's the best home brewer in the country, but he's certainly the Norwich Amateur Brewer with the most competition success. But all pits taking aside, we're here to taste beers with a talented home brewer, BJCP judge, and a lovely human being, Marc Hannewald.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark. So this evening we're going to start looking at strong British ales. So these are stronger, normally non-roasty ales of the British Isles. So styles with higher ABV than bitters, milds and brown ales, and excluding porters and stouts obviously.
So first of all, we're going to start with category 17A, which is British strong ales. Now, this isn't really a style, it's a catch-all for stronger beers that aren't quite barley wine strength. So we're going to have a variety of degrees of malt richness, a variety of expression of hops, late and in bittering, a variety of fruity esters and alcohol warmth and so on. You get the idea, it's a catch-all. But the beer has to work together coherently. We've got two examples here tonight. We've got McEwan's Champion and Fuller's 1845. It's time to pour. Cheers. Fuller's 1845. So it's wonderfully bright, clear for a bottle conditioned beer. That's lovely.
Very good to look at.
And the head's nice as well.
Yeah. Definitely smells hoppy, this one.
It does, and that surprised me straight off the bat. I didn't, for some reason, despite having just read the Star Guide, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
So when you say hoppy,
I'm getting hop spice. I'm getting a bit of...
I get a little floral.
Mm.
It smells sweet to me.
Yeah. You get the background of sort of caramel notes and some dark fruits.
Yep. It's not shouting at me though.
No. Enticing.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's bitter. Oh.
It is.
And the bitterness aids the drinkability.
Yeah.
You know, if this was just sweet, this would be much chewier than it actually feels.
Mm. Yeah, the finish is surprisingly dry, I'd say, because it's sweet up front. You get caramel, you get plums, you get burnt sugars and maybe a hint of molasses, and then you get this bitterness that hits you afterwards.
I want to say it finishes sweet and dry somehow. I know.
Yeah, it's nice.
And the finish for me is on those dark molasses sugars and on the bitterness. I think it hides its alcohol. This, no legs on it.
It's dangerous.
It is.
We've got a lot more to drink tonight as well.
We do. Right. That is enjoyable.
Yeah.
A nice expression.
Top marks, Fullers.
Top marks Fullers.
So, McEwan Champion next. Pretty similar in colour, maybe a shade darker.
Yeah, shade darker.
Nice can head.
Yeah, the slightly darker head again than the Fullers. Oh my. Well, that's a different beer we're drinking.
Yeah, absolutely. What a difference. This one is all about the fruity esters.
It is, it's just huge. And it's palm fruit esters.
Somebody's been revising their BJCP guidelines.
Well, there we are. It's
Apples and pears for us mortals.
apples and pears, yeah. I think
Very
it's
good.
For me,
There's
it's,
a lot of caramel as well in there. It's delicious.
yeah, ripe pear and caramel. So, caramelised pears. Oh, that is much chewier. It's got a very, very big body. Lots of caramel.
Big body, caramel.
And-
Again, esters.
Yeah.
Definitely not as bitter as the fullers. So, yeah, it's a much rounder drink, I'd say.
And I think there is some sugar complexity in here as well, I think. Well, two fantastic expressions. Both strong beers, both doing similar things. What's the furrow that they're both ploughing here? It is about caramel, but the ester expression is very different, much
Very
more
different,
pronounced in
yeah.
the champion. Much more hop forward here. So let's comment. We haven't commented on the hops in the McEwan's champion. I'm not really.
No, I'm not getting any aroma or flavour. I wouldn't say.
No.
There is bitterness here, just to balance out the sweetness, but
Yeah.
not much more. I mean, it's very different, but it's very nice as well.
Two lovely expressions of strong ale. Now, I've got to be honest, it's fantastic. When we went to Belgium early in the year, we went to the local supermarkets. We were amazed. Oh, look at all these amazing Belgian beers just in your local supermarket. Well, do you know what? We go to our local supermarkets. We can get world-class examples of British styles. So have at it. You can go and get these in your local supermarket and taste these wonderful world-class examples of British strong ale and let it influence your brewing. Bye for now.